sixes that were hit courtesy his bat. Nothing else was there. And that's the other game that's going on from oval number 2. Saudi Arabia is 123 for 6, and that's probably game on as well.
And how is this missed? I have no idea how this hasn't bowled him. The end result is going to be 4 runs. I think it's a feather of an inside edge. Avinash Bahara is just going to smile because that is the perfect Yorker. It's done everything but clean him up.
That's not fair. Cricket's not a fair game. That's missed the stumps. And at the end of the day, you're going to get 4 runs off the bat. So the batter is going to be really happy about that, as a matter of fact. Just beaten all ends up. So close.
Yeah, the game on the other ground is brewing up to be a classic. 24 needed off 17 for Saudi Arabia against Malaysia. 4 wickets in hand, but Wajid Hassan is still there. And remember, he's the only Saudi Arabian batter with the T20 100, so he'll hold the key. That feels like a must-win game for both of those sides for a semi-final chance. This time it's going to be whipped round the corner. 4 more of the runs continue to come. Action aplenty.
Yes, of course, it's a little too late, but then they wouldn't mind this. The Qataris at the moment, they'll want to narrow that gap as much as possible, have a little bit something to take back home. Himanshu Rathore on this occasion just making use of that little wayward delivery from Avinash. Quite a handy over here. Nearly 11 runs off it.
Problem is the required run rate is well north of even a good over like this into the double digits. They need much more than that. Nothing quite dead in a T20 yet. 150 comes up. It's been a reasonable effort in the chase. They've fought hard and they've shown plenty. Qatar, a little bit like yesterday against Hong Kong. Block hole nailed again. So Bahara gets out of the over. Unlucky not to have another wicket. 17 bowled, 151 for 7.
NIC Asia. Bank पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
श्रीकेश जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर ऑयल सप्तऋषि आयुर्वेद अम्बिका मार्ग पुरानो मानेश्वर
डबल मज्जा पैक पाउनुहोस् डबल डाटा भ्यालिडिटी नसकिँदै गरेको हरेक खरिदमा मात्र रु 150 देखि सुरु
Yairi to bowl his latest. He's carved away for 4. He bowled 18 and 20 with real effect yesterday. Qatar just hanging around, 56 off 17. It's not out of the question.
Yeah, the decibel levels in the crowd slightly higher because Yairi's coming to bowl, but then the first delivery has left him wanting a little bit more. Just a boundary though. They'll still want to close out this game on a high, Nepal.
Going to be 4 more. Came on all of a sudden here. I know that required run rate's up towards 20. Stranger things have happened. Really good batting. Qatar just keep throwing the bat at everything.
At this point in time, anything is possible. Of course, you just need 1 over of 36 to change the game. Not that I'm hinting of any such happenings of late.
Road Powdle just wants a couple of dots. Couple of dots will nearly put this to bed. Everything is in Nepal's favour. That could be good enough. Full, straight and gone. Well, it's his day, isn't it? The Tiger roars with delight. The most marvellous innings you'd ever imagine. 2 wickets now with the ball. It's dipendra Singh Yairi's world. We're just living in it.
Absolutely delightful performance here that he's putting up. He's putting up a show here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Balls once again into the block hole. That quicker delivery nearly crushing the batter's toe on this occasion. And Mirza Adnan Ali will be heading back to the pavilion. LBW by Dipendra Singh Yairi for 19 of his 8 deliveries that he's faced. 4 boundaries in that effort. and they are 159 for the loss of 8 wickets, Qatar.
NIC Asia ब्याङ्क पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
फलामको शक्ति र गुणले भरिएको प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको आकारमा समानता अनि तौलमा एकरूपता रहेको गुणस्तरमा उत्कृष्ट हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT
पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
Mohammad Ikramullah, the latest Qatari batter to the crease. He's in at number 10. Yairi will love bowling to a left-hander. And just spear it in towards the stumps from around the wicket. Turns into a low full toss. We'll get one more look at the wicket. I think it's a fair enough decision. Very difficult to get an LBW from around the wicket to a right-hander. It's got to be very, very full. That's what it was.
Yeah, he certainly ticked all the boxes there, and the umpire was happy with that, and out walks that batter, Mirza Ali. Once again, another block hole delivery. He's nailing it like nobody's business. And I believe that's something that they've been practicing day in, day out. Do they? That's amazing accuracy.
Yeah, speared into the block hole again. Despite the 2 boundaries, it's a really good over. It's probably as good as iced the game for Nepal. It's going to be 50 to win from the last 2. 161 for 8.
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT
पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
मात्र एक फेभरेट ना अब 8 थरीका जेल बारहरू नयाँ प्रियामा मेगा सेलिब्रेसन प्याकमा त्वचा रहन्छ सफ्ट एन्ड ह्यापी
Two overs left. Avanesh Bahara will bowl his 4th and final. Nepal's death specialist. You have to admire the consistency with which he hits that full of length delivery. First time I've seen Asif shake up to him consistently throughout a 4-over spell.
Yeah, well, he's been decent, Abhinash. Of course, he's gone for a few runs. And the penultimate over can be considered as one of the most important overs in sort of T20 cricket, the times that we play in. And he'll want to keep it accurate, not give the Nepal captain anything to worry about at this stage. 49 runs needed of 11 deliveries, so still a very, very daunting task for Qatar, but at the end of the day, they will have to get there. They will have to make a few attempts at least at it.
Nepal fans are cheering every single fielder that comes down towards their position in the stands. This time it's Gulshan Jah that gets the ovation. I think the one thing I'd like to see Bahara develop is just something of a variety. Doesn't quite have the pace to go to the bouncer, but can he go to the slower ball bouncer? They have had a day out, a Nepali New Year to never forget.
Well, absolutely, and what a show their team has put up for them. This is going to go down in the books of history as one of the most enjoyable New Year's, and just like that, it's just going to be a couple of runs that have been leaked, courtesy some fielding. It was good effort though, and a good throw from the deep as well. The umpire not interested. So a couple of runs here for Himanshu Rathod. He's been the pick of the players in this Qatari side, as far as bowling as well as batting is concerned.
Yeah, bowled nicely, didn't he, in the first innings? But it's really been a blitzkrieg. The whole story of the day is about one man. May well bowl the 20th and final over as well. You can call off the player of the match hunt. It's already done and dusted. And for Qatar, plenty of promise again, but ultimately, I think they've been outfielded. They've been out run between the wickets. They've been out fitnessed as well. The strength, the conditioning of the Nepali players very much at a different level to those from Qatar. And ultimately, it's going to be 2 defeats in 2 days for the Gulf nation.
Yeah, they'll have to get back to the drawing board, try and figure out a few more strategies with which they can work with. Of course, the injury to Amir Farooq earlier on today is not something that's going to be counted as a positive.
also suspect that really in this group, unless somebody can beat Hong Kong, probably think Saudi Arabia or Malaysia are going to have to be one of the two. The seedings may hold. It may well be Nepal and Hong Kong that take those two semi-final spots.
Absolutely, and they are a seasoned side as well, Hong Kong. A lot of seasoned veterans in that side. You've got the likes of Ehsan Khan, Anshuman Rat. You've got Babar Hayat, who stepped up to the plate. Nazakat Khan playing a blinder of a knock the other night.
Really well bowled by Bahara. It's a very good over at this stage, 7 from it. So the game is done. It's just a question of the margin from here. 19 ball, 168 for 8.
Step in to rhythm, feel the gold star, gold star.
रोहन खोइ उसलाई हेल्प चाहिन्छ तिमी रिग्रेट त गर्दैनौ नि गर्न भने जिन्दगी भर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु माउन्टेन ड्यू डरको अगाडि जित्छ
Focus needs fuel. Fuel अर्थात food. त्यो पनि टाइममा. For food, Foodmandu.
The telling blow. In fact, it's the final wicket. And Saudi Arabia needing 14 off the final over have come up short. They've lost by 13 runs. They've really pushed their higher ranked opposition. And back with their eyes on this game. It means Malaysia pick up their first points. Nepal are going to make it 2 from 2. Great credit to Saudi Arabia. They fought hard, but just came up short. Now, the only question will be, can Dipendra Singh Yairi add a third or maybe a fourth wicket to what has been a day for the ages for the three-dimensional cricketer?
Well, stop it, you. You're gushing over him. Dipendra Singh Yairi. Well, what a day he's had. 2 wickets already. Just 4 more deliveries remaining. And it's just a matter of formalities that they close this game. Would be ironic if they managed to just restrict Qatar 36 runs short.
It should be 4. Slashed away, just over pitched. It's where he looks to go at the death. He tries to go to the block hole. Bit of width on offer and a little bit of late joy for Qatar.
Yeah, boundary for Himanshu Rathore, and that'll do wonders for his confidence here. He's been good with the bat, with the ball, trying to contribute as much as possible to this cause of the Qataris, trying to be in the positives. Mohammad Ikramullah, as a matter of fact, who's got that boundary.
Yeah, he's just incredibly quick between his deliveries as well. He's a nightmare for the production team. I tell you what, I think he's just added a run out. Dipendra Singh Yairi doesn't get much wrong. What today? Sensational with the bat. 6 sixes to his name. I'm almost certain this is out. The batter's tried to avoid the throw. And look at the quick thinking from Dipendra Singh Yairi here. It's sensational. He's jumped over the throw. 64 with the bat, 2 wickets to the name. And what is the batsman doing? Yairi flicks it onto the stumps. I think this is gone. You be the judge at home. You can add a run out to the books in my mind.
Yeah, poor cricket here. He's not grounded the bat in time, not sliding the bat in. And of course, this is a goner. So Dipendra Singh Yairi adds another feather to his cap as far as this match is concerned. And that's courtesy a well-affected run out, being part of a run out nonetheless. What a day he's having. He's probably going to be the happiest man in Nepal today. And possibly the cause of a lot of happiness amongst everybody up. So 173 for 9 after that dismissal as Mohammad Ikramullah departs for 7 of 5 deliveries with that 1 boundary to his name. 173 for 9 Qatar.
Step in to rhythm, feel the gold star beat, gold star, feel the stream, cool and comfy, stride in style, life's your runway, mile after mile, woo, gold star.
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT
Panchakanya Steel.
Ramped around the corner. Himanshu on strike with the run out taking place at the non-strikers end. 4 more.
Yeah, a little bit of jogging practice for Avinash, who has to go and fetch that ball. So something to cheer about for Himanshu Rathore as far as the Qataris are concerned. to get the better of Dipendra Singh Yairi on this occasion.
Well, a teaser, just a teaser, I think, for the batter and for the fans as well. And Yairi, well, it's been his day, isn't it? He'll make the headlines all around the world. And rightly so. It'll be a dot ball to close it out. Yairi might think of another run out. It's been all about him. What today he's had. Quite remarkable. 64 not out from 21 deliveries. 10 boundaries, 7 sixes. 2 for 34 with the ball. A run out with the bat. Only surprise is he didn't take a catch to go with it. He did everything else. Been trumpeting his cause for several years now. Belongs in every league in the world, this man. He's that good. And the Tiger has a big smile on his face. As Nepal, the reigning champions, they stay perfect. They go 2 from 2. Top of the table. And one of the only 3 unbeaten sides. 4 unbeaten sides, correction, with Hong Kong left in the tournament. The 4 big boys, they're yet to taste defeat.